I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the intros, even though I know we have many more folks joining us, because we do have a very special guest here this evening, and I want to give plenty of time for our guest. This is an individual that I've gotten to know a little bit, certainly over the major events and ambitions, especially. He hails Big Dallas, Texas. And he, looking at the rap sheet here, I was just had to catch up on Ambit's success. And I probably have time to mention, but he's a national consultant. He fast-tracked to executive earner, gone on multiple five-star trips, a top 50 income earner, and an incredibly, incredibly nice individual that's building the business with integrity, everyone along the way, regardless of whose team he's on. So please help me welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Thien Bui out of Dallas, Texas. Thien, are you with us?
Yes, I am. How are you doing?
All right.
Can you hear me loud and clear, Sean?
I'm going to give you the floor, my friend. I'm here, and you're coming through loud and clear. Go ahead and close it out for us, if you would.
Awesome. Awesome. First, I want to say thank you, Sean, just for everything, just the host platform and the invitation. It's a great honor, and I feel very privileged. But just to close the Ambit's business meeting, a couple bullet points I do want to share with everyone here. That is, Ambit's a service and not a product. Service-based businesses are the one that just really, it's a systemized business. A product-based business where you really have to ask someone to increase their monthly expense. So first, on product-based business, for example, I have to first look at you, see a defect in your gray hair, you're lacking energy or potions or lotions that you need that would increase your, that will make your life better. So what I have to do is look at you and say, hey, you have gray hair, you got wrinkly skin, but this product will definitely make whatever that you have a problem better. And then of course, before I give you any of this product, I have to ask you $100, $200, $300 in auto ship. And that's not the case here with Ambit. Ambit Energy is, hey, I know you're paying electrical bill or gas bill. Our hope and goal is to really reduce that bill down for you. And when you reduce that bill down and possibly show you how to possibly get it for free, that's where Ambit's major awesome compensation plan and lucrative idea and system comes in. So yes, Ambit Energy, everyone knows that you're using electricity and gas, you're paying your bill for it. And my whole goal here to you is you're already going to do it. Let me help you pay cheaper. And that's the difference between service and not a product. That's a service and not a product. The second thing is how part-time. We're never going to ask anyone the minute you start Ambit, quit your job. The minute you start Ambit, you have to, everything else to be on hold. No, you have to, instead of going out of your way to do Ambit when you're out. During your grocery store or laundry mat or your mailbox, people that you just come in contact with every day in general during your daily living. While you're out there, really dedicate your time, talk to them, don't be a secret agent. Create an awareness and let people know you're doing it. They might not sign up right away or they do, but your whole goal in Ambit Energy is to find the next Sean Cornett, the Damien, the Thien Bui, or the Ray Monty, Coach Alan Johnston, the Doug Parker. You need to find just that one. And you could do it definitely part-time, and that's your really lottery ticket just for the future consultants and customers to come. The other part here is the lucrative compensation plan. Yes, Sean Cornett has a yellow jacket. Yes, I do. We do have a yellow jacket. Ambit's giving us over $1 million in total revenue throughout the years we're doing Ambit. But that's not Ambit's legacy. Ambit's real raw legacy is that there's 1,000 errors and 100 errors made every single month. Mailbox money coming in and coming out that really help them pay their water bill, gas bill, car insurance, or car payment. Miniature things like that really help people in their finances. And that's where Ambit's true legacy coming in. The best lucrative compensation plan you want to have is really be honest with yourself. Write down all the expenses you have, either from on paper, from mortgage to car payment to grocery, insurance, everything. Write it all down, and your financial freedom really is $3,000, $4,000 a month, $2,000 a month. Once you get there, you're financially free. I never ever forget that. My information or message to you is never forget that Ambit Energy is a financial freedom business. You want to join up, sign up, work really hard 3 to 5 years, and take the rest of your life off on that. And because even when you stop, all the customer consultants and systems you built will continue to do work Ambit with or without you. on it. And of course, the lucrative compensation plan comes in where all your bills are paid without you working for it. The last part here, it is the perfect timing. When I first started Ambit 10 years ago, we did not have the Success from Home magazine. We did not have the Inc. 500. We did not have the JD Power and all the major accolades that we have now. You know, it was not a billion-dollar company 10 years ago. And we really have to start with a hope and a prayer. Now you have all the tools in place. You have the 16 states that Ambit operates here in the United States plus Japan. And that gives you so much a better platform and a better leeway for you to be successful. Because when I first started, we only had Texas, and that was it. There was no other idea of another state anywhere else. But now, you know, fast forward 10 years, it's been amazing how Ambit's grown, and you guys are right here in the perfect timing, like perfect timing. I can't even like emphasize it even more. Ambit's designed where anyone who starts now can definitely be regional, senior, executive, and the time they put into it. If you want to be senior consultant within a year, it's all up to you. You want to be senior consultant 6 months, all up to you as well. You really want to push hard Ambit as much as you can so that when your financial freedom number comes, by all means, go for it. My whole goal for the next couple minutes here, or the past couple minutes and the couple minutes that I have left, is not to convince you to sign up with Ambit. I mean, that means I have to convince you to work. A lot of people don't even like bosses or are trying to get away from a job mentality to a business mentality. So that's not my whole goal, is to convince you to sign up. And I'm not even convinced you to be your first customer. Your logic tells you that 16 cents a kilowatt is more than 9. That, you know, 10 cents a kilowatt is more than free energy. Your logic tells you that. But my whole goal here is really just encourage you, motivate, inspire you to say, hey, if you think that Ambit Energy is a great vehicle that could really help you with your financial status situation and possibly give you financial freedom, by all means, give Ambit a chance. You know how much it costs you to change your life? $75 and a whole lot of work. And with a $75 certification that you can use to build your financial freedom, you determine how much you want to make each month, how much you want to make each year, and you really write your next week's paycheck on that. And by all means, you let the sky be the limit. Your passion, your why will drive you day in and day out. Me, I used to be a public high school teacher. The job was a noble job, but income was not there for me to fulfill my dreams. One thing I did do is when I signed up with Ambit, I buckled down. I stayed laser focused. I knew what I wanted to accomplish. I knew what I wanted to how to change my life financially. And it took me about 7 years to really accomplish practically everything that I have now. Of course, the best is yet to come for sure, but I do want to let you know, it might take some time for it, but it's better than spending 7 years at a job that I had there, and then knowing that financially would not get me far when I'm fulfilling my dreams. Well, definitely I want to leave you with this. Guys, those who are looking at Ambit for the first time, all means congratulations. I did the same thing you did 10 years ago. I mean, the same thing you did, but I did it 10 years ago. And right now I am financially free. Ambit's given me over $1 million already in Ambit, and it can definitely happen to me. It can happen to you as well. Second, we're in America. This is the land of the free, home of the Braves. Write down your dreams and goals, and by all means, if Ambit can possibly help you fulfill them, go for it, right? And let the sky be the limit. Life is great, and the best is yet to come. Sean? Yep. Yeah.
Joining us, and just want to wrap it up and say thank you all for being part of the broadcast. Again, we have a lot of juggling here, as you've noticed, but we've got an incredible lineup the next few weeks. So check that out on Ambit Pros. I'm actually getting ready to update a few names on there. So you can count on us again every Tuesday evening to wrap up your home meeting or whatever it is. We've got a lot of people that do their hotel meetings and small group gatherings of all nature. So thank you for being a part of it. And if you have a few minutes, Tiana, I don't know what your schedule's like, but I know a lot of times we like to just maybe have the guest of honor each week share whatever that little bit starting off their business here this evening, because more than likely we've got quite a few of them that have just seen the opportunity for the first time and are going to be joining us here very soon. So what would you say, to yourself 10 years ago, knowing what you know now?
Oh, great. That's a great question. One, get paid as quick as you can. Get paid. I think I didn't believe in Ambit, and that was my biggest mistake, was that I didn't take Ambit seriously. And the minute I did, it gave me serious money. I encourage all the new consultants to sign up. Make sure by next week get paid. Ambit does give you 28 days, but don't wait 28 days. If you could do it by 28 hours or by next Thursday or Friday, depending if you have direct deposit or a check-in or not, by all means do that and get promoted as fast as you can. Speed is the strategy. The faster you get promoted, the more you'll get paid on that as well. And you work towards your financial freedom. Ambit will not emphasize it more than that. You are in Ambit to find your financial freedom number, and then you go for an attack and stay laser focused on that. Hitting regional is great. Celebrate for 5 or 10 minutes, and then start hitting the pound the ground and running towards it again, towards senior consultant. And all the senior consultants out there, and in my team, what I'm doing is every senior consultant have to bring a minimum of 5 people in your senior code to ambition if they want to get to executive. Minimum of 5, maximum of 2,000 or 10,000 people up there. It'd be great if they could do that as well. So what I encourage you is that stay plugged into the constant event. There is a training everywhere. There's a training here in Dallas, Texas this Saturday. We'll definitely be there for that. I had 42 people go to the corporate training last week in Columbus, Ohio. That was really awesome as well. I hope to get at least 200 to 500 people in my national code to come to Ambition. And that's the big thing there. Really promote the events, because during their event, you hear people like Sean Cornett, people like Damien, people like Ray, and all these greater leaders out there that could definitely inspire you and really show you how to build a business even better. Get your belief level from here to like here. That's kind of cool what the events really do as well. And by all means, after that, you're so fired up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully there'll be more promotions for the attendees only. Major expansions. It's just announcements are extremely awesome as well. And then you don't feel alone. You don't feel like there's that one person that signed up in Ambit Energy was a crazy one. You plus 15, 16,000 other people all in one room fighting for their financial freedom. And it's really great just to pick each other's brain, create the relationships, create the support, because all of us go through trial and triumphs, peaks and valleys in the business. And all those who've gone through and got their financial freedom like Sean did, he and I would definitely share with you as much as we can how we got here, what life is like, and if we can do it, you can too. Sean?
That's absolutely true. Well, I want to backtrack and just highlight something you talked about. I'm glad you mentioned it. That event this Saturday, they're actually live streaming that as well, aren't they, Thien?
Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, it is.
They are fantastic. Do you have the details on that, or if not handy, then I'll just email it out.
No, I don't. I think Doug or Jared Abshire will have those information.
Okay. All right. I'll get with them so I can send that out for those of you that are not in the DFW area or North Texas or Texas at all. We can send you the details. I'm plugging into that. I know you guys have an incredible lineup set for this Saturday, kind of a Super Saturday training. So we'll get that out to everybody. Well, thank you so much again, Thien. I appreciate you joining us and sharing your wisdom. And it has been incredible to see you turn it on over the past 10 years. You mentioned you got a slow start. But what you just said is so true. It really is your perspective on the business. The perspective you have now is what allows you to build it at the high level that you are. But sometimes it takes a little bit of belief building, and the events are such a big part of building that. So I certainly hope to see everybody on the broadcast at Ambition here in a few months. And until then, and until next week, take care, everyone.
You have a great night. Okay.